Hi everybody, it's Oksana. This is going to be a get ready with me chit chat. So first topic is I got this new haircut, which I don't like at all. And that's what it looks like. And the reason I don't like it is because look at these really short layers up here compared to the length of the hair itself. And if you've seen my previous videos, you know my hair was quite long. It was maybe like down here-ish. And it was really easy to style because I would wrap it up in a turby twist until it was almost dry, and then let it out when it was just slightly damp and sleep that way, and it would just kind of do its own like little natural wave. It wouldn't get too curly that way or too frizzy, and I loved it because it was really low maintenance. It was really easy and I could put it up in a ponytail, but it was getting a little bit unmanageable because it was so long and my ponytail was so long. I had to like double ponytail it or whatever that's called when you like put it through again and make kind of like a bump thing. I should start doing my makeup as I talk. Otherwise this isn't going to be a get ready with me. But I thought I could just get a little trim just so it's a little bit more manageable. Pretty much the same style, just chop off like an inch or two. And so I figured, well, why not go to Supercuts for something like that, right? Because it's so cheap, and there's a new one that just opened up by me and they sent me a coupon for $5 off, so it was going to be like 10 bucks or like 15, you know, because you tip the person. And I thought, well, that's so cheap, I just want a little trim. My salon is $60 plus tip, so I was like, 15, 60. It's just a trim. And let me tell you, if you are ever in that situation, suck it up and go to your regular salon. Don't get tempted. Not to say anything bad about Supercuts, because I've got my hair cut there a lot and I have had some successes as well as some failures. So, I mean, I'm sure people have positive experiences there, but this was just a really negative experience because I said just a trim with long layers, and then as you can see, it ended up being significantly shorter with really short layers. I actually wouldn't terribly mind this length that it is if I didn't have such short layers, because it makes it so much harder to style. It gives it a way different kind of shape. The bottom starts to like do this weird flip thing, even though I just spent forever styling it and blow drying it and all that, just because the top layers are just too short. This part wants to like go out, and I don't know, I don't like it. It looked really bad like initially after I got it cut. Like so bad, I almost cried, and then I came home and even my husband was just like, oh my gosh, go to your regular salon and get it fixed. I don't care if we have to pay $60, like I feel bad for you. But then after I styled it myself, like this looks significantly better than it did right after I cut it, because I tried my best to like curl this part under to like make it a little shorter so it's not as noticeable difference between the short layers and the length of the hair. And it's just obviously a lot more work now styling it, and I'm not really positive if I'm going to get it fixed or not at my salon. It would be nice to go there and ask them to just trim this longer part and have my little bob. If you ever saw any of my older videos before my hair grew out, that's kind of my hairstyle of choice, having that little bob. That's my husband's actually favorite haircut of mine, when I have it short like that. So I don't know if I'm just gonna like suffer with this until it grows out or get it fixed, but then it's gonna take even longer to grow out. I don't really want it short right now because it's just a lot of maintenance, and I'd rather have it easy to maintain. So we'll see. And at least I can still tie this up in a ponytail. It ends up being like the tiniest little dinky ponytail, but at least I can still do that, which is nice because I want it to be able to do that for the gym. Alright, so that is just some The All Natural Face. It's their pressed powder. I'm working on using that up. Look how good I'm doing. So bad at using products, so I've been working on that. And then, let's see, I think I'm gonna fix my eyebrows next. So the gym is another thing I wanted to give you a little update on. Basically, I've been going there for 2 weeks now. It's been 2 weeks. Well, I started on a Friday. Like, I joined, I think, on a Thursday or a Friday, and then I started on that Friday. And I went that day, and then I filmed my video for you guys, and then I didn't go. I didn't go that weekend. The weekend is kind of tougher for me. During the week is when I really plan on actually going. And so I had gone for that following week. I went Monday through Thursday, and I ran. My daughter had swim classes, so I did like swim class with her first, and then I ran on a treadmill various distances, like usually at least a mile. That was like my goal, at least a mile. And then there was like a day I did 1.5 miles. There was a day I did 1.7 or 1.75, and then there's a day I just did a mile. I was feeling dead. So I did that Monday through Thursday, and then on Friday I did yoga. They had a yoga class. It's an hour-long class, and it was really awesome. I loved it. I actually never had yoga like that before. I did hot yoga, but this was really different. This style, it was like in the dark with like relaxing music playing. It was kind of neat. I liked it a lot. So that was last week, and then this week I did the exact same thing. Monday through Thursday, running on the treadmill, Friday yoga. So 2 weeks I've been going to the gym now, and one of those days when I ran a mile on the treadmill, I also wanted to do, there's something called the Sprint 8 or something like that. My dad does. And you run as fast as you can. You basically sprint, like literally as hard as you possibly can. And then you just kind of like walk a little bit to catch your breath, because if, you know, you just ran that hard, you're just gonna like feel like you're gonna die. So then you walk and you kind of like catch your breath, and as soon as you like can breathe again, then you run as fast as you can again. And you're supposed to do that like 8 times, and I think there's a specific distance that you're supposed to be doing, or specific timing. And so I didn't follow that. I didn't do that exact thing. I wanted to do something similar, because when I did track in college, we used to do it when we would like sprint. What we did is on the track, you can kind of break it up into 4 parts, where there's like the straight part of the track, then the curved part, then the straight part, then the curved part. So we would do, and they end up being equal distances. We would do sprint 1, then jog 1, then sprint 1, then jog 1 kind of exercises. I did short distance running, and it was really nice. I feel like that works always so much better for me. Let me get my hair out of my face. It works so much better for me than just jogging on a treadmill for, even if it, or not on a treadmill either, just jogging for a long period of time, even like 3 miles. Doing this sprint thing always seems like it does so much more for me, even though it takes shorter to do, you know what I mean? And this time too, I did it I think 4 times. They have a track in my gym. That's where I did it, is on the track, and luckily there wasn't a lot of people, because it's kind of hard to run as fast as you can. There's people in your way. And I felt awful. After I was done with this, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like absolute death. Like, I thought I was gonna throw up, and I don't think I've ever, maybe like, no, I don't think I've ever thrown up from running like too hard or too much. Maybe one time. I know there's been times that I definitely like felt like it, and you know, back in school practicing for the track team, but I don't think I've ever actually thrown up. But anyway, that's a side note, is that I felt really awful. But then later, my legs felt like just complete jello. Like, it was so hard to like walk, and it's not that they hurt or were sore, it's just that it just felt like my muscles weren't strong enough to be able to walk, you know what I mean? It was kind of crazy. And so I felt like, wow, you know, and that was only 4 times that I did that little sprinting thing. And this is like the biggest impact I've felt since I've been running. Like, this feels way more than anything I've been doing. So I haven't done that since that one time just because it wasn't fun, you know, and I need to force myself to do that more often, but such a good workout doing that. Oh my gosh. So if you noticed, I did my blush kind of weird. I put it almost like underneath my eye, kind of. I don't know how weird that looks, but I did that the other day because I was trying to do like practicing doll makeup or like anime makeup, whatever you want to call it, and it looked kind of cute, and I was like, I think I like that. So I'm trying it again. It involves just taking a smaller little brush and just kind of focusing on here versus, you know, here with your blush. Let me just add a little bit of powder. I'm going to write down everything I'm using. Right now I'm just using the All Natural Face Ecru setting powder, but the reason that I was doing the dolly makeup in the first place, I don't know if you noticed that in my last video, my eyes, I did like doll makeup eyes, is because I just want to practice and find something that works for me, that looks decent on me for a cosplay that I'm going to do. I'm going to be, well, first of all, what cosplay is, if anybody doesn't know, I should say that first, is when you dress up as a character from whatever you want. So in my case, it's from a video game, but it can be, you know, from an anime cartoon, it can be from a movie. And the video game that it is Final Fantasy 13. There's actually 3 games. There's 13, 13-2, and then 13 Lightning Returns. And I've played them all, and there is a character named Sarah. Lightning is another character who's her sister. They're 2 sisters, and Sarah's the younger sister, and I want to dress up as her. And I've always wanted to cosplay, especially as somebody from a video game, because I love video games, and I don't know, I kind of like dressing up, and I never really get the opportunity to do so. Halloween really is the only time, but we don't really, I don't know, we don't know many people, we don't go to like parties that involve it, so it would be like dressing up to pass out candy. It's not really as exciting. But I think this time we're gonna go to like a convention where they're gonna have cosplay, so it's actually like we're gonna do it as part of something. And my husband is gonna do it with me, and I'm so excited about that. It took a little while to convince him because he's very shy. He doesn't like bringing attention to himself, so he's never done a video with me, no matter how much I ask him to do a video with me. He just doesn't like that sort of stuff, but I talked him into this because luckily he loves video games. So I had that going for me. And Sarah has a fiance named Snow, so he's gonna be Snow. Hopefully we get his outfit in time. His, we kind of ordered most of it. I am making a few things, but for mine, I'm making pretty much everything from scratch, so it's been really, really difficult. Required like all of my crafty skills and sewing and all this sort of stuff, but it's so much fun doing something like that. That's what I've been doing with a lot of my free time. If you follow me on Instagram, or if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Oksana124, just like the name of this channel. I've been posting all kinds of pictures on there of like a pendant that I made that Sarah wears in the game, and like little earrings that she wears in the game, and a pendant that Snow wears, and all that stuff. And I made it out of polymer clay because it wasn't something I could wire wrap. And I really wanted to, you know, get it as close as possible as I could, and I've never made anything out of polymer clay before, and it was really, really fun. It's really neat. It's like, if you don't know what it is, it's like clay, but real clay is kind of hard and fragile, and if you drop it, it would shatter, you know, and this is like plastic clay. Like when you bake it, it turns to plastic, and say you do like a long piece, it would bend a little bit, just like if that piece were to made out of, if that piece were to be made out of plastic. I can't talk today. It has a little bit of give, a little bit of flexibility to it, and that's how this is. So it's really interesting, and it allows you to make stuff without worrying about it, you know, shattering if you were to drop it or something like that. It's really, really neat. So I've been experimenting with that, experimenting with painted shoes with some leather. They're not leather shoes, but the paint I got is like leather shoe paint because I had read good things about it working. So I've been painting shoes, I've been sewing stuff, and all kinds of things having to do with that, and it's been tedious and at times frustrating, but also really fun. And I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait for my whole look to come together. And I got a wig. She has pink hair, the girl, and so I got a wig that is actually meant for her sister, because this website that I was looking at that I read had good wigs. The two sisters, there's a wig for each one, but the younger sister was ones it looked awfully orange, and her hair is really just pink. Not like a hot pink, but kind of like a toned down, like light-ish pink with maybe like some highlights to give it a little bit more dimension. And I guess it's like a slightly warmer hue than her sister, but in the store, in the photographs anyway, it just looked like awfully orange. So I got her sister's wig, and I'm just gonna style it differently. The only difference is hers is like in a ponytail, and the back of her hair is like kind of cut short. She's got like this thing going on where, you know, you got the shorter hair kind of just hanging there in the back, like bangs, but in the back. I don't know what that's called. And so I'm gonna mess around with it and hopefully get it to look like her. I think I can, but I liked the way that looked better. And I'm gonna do video on wigs actually, because my order came in, and I also got 2 more wigs. This is Pulse from Silk Naturals. I'm gonna do my eyeliner in a minute, but I just can't talk and do it at the same time, so I'm gonna pause in a minute after I do my lips. But I got a black wig, a blonde wig, and that pink one for the cosplay. I'm gonna do a video. The company's called Local, and they're really nice wigs. They're like $15, $20 depending on like the length and all that stuff. Some of them are slightly more, obviously, if they're like super fancy or something, super long, but it's like very budget, but they're really nice. They're much nicer than Halloween wigs or whatever that you can get in stores once it gets closer to Halloween. And I thought I would do a video because maybe people are interested for Halloween, or maybe somebody else is, you know, interested in cosplaying, or maybe just want a wig for whatever reason, for a look to do for, you know, a YouTube video, whatever. I mean, that's why I got the black and the blonde one. I just thought it'd be fun. I always wanted to see what I'd look like with black hair. And I'm going to do a video on that. I'm going to try them on for you. You're going to see what I look like. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. It's so different when I try them on. It really changes your look so much. Your hair, the color of your hair. It's crazy. So I'm going to do a video on that. That'll be interesting. And let me do my eyeliner real quick, and then I will come back. Alright, so eyeliner's done. I'm going to warm up this eyelash curler and curl my lashes. I'm going to put on this Enlightened Gloss in Opal from Pacifica. And this super duper exciting thing, has this ever happened to you? I don't know if you can see that. Do you see that? It like creates this weird string and it like shoots out the lip gloss. I'm sorry, it's not focusing, but it's the weirdest thing, and it happens to me all the time. I think there's just like a vacuum formed in there when you pull it out, and it just like sucks the lip gloss back in. I don't know. I don't know. But really exciting stuff happening tomorrow in my life, and that is my good friend Brianna from I Love Jessie 444 is coming down to visit. I'm so excited. I got to meet her earlier this summer when I was visiting my parents in Massachusetts, and then she decided to drive down and visit me and my neighbor, Jen, who is Inspired Mom 824, and Brianna and Jen had met previously. They're friends. They met at IMATS, I think, in New York City. So it's super exciting that the three of us are gonna get to hang out and do makeup stuff and non-makeup stuff too, of course. It's just gonna be so awesome. I'm so excited. So excited. So this is gonna happen tomorrow, but by the time I post this video, it's gonna be already Monday, because right now it's Saturday, but I post my videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So it will have already happened by the time you're watching this. I think this is warm enough so I can actually curl my lashes. Let's see here. Here we go. And a little preview for you. So I'm recording my videos today for the week. And here's what I plan on doing. I plan on recording the wig video for sure. I'll probably do that last because it's going to mess up my hair. This way if my hair is messed up, I don't have to do any more videos after that. I'm gonna do some haul videos. I think I'm gonna break it up into 2 videos because I did some shopping at ThredUp, got one thing from Kohl's, one thing from Target. I got a bunch of things from Plato's Closet. So I think I'm gonna break it up a little bit into 2 videos so that I could show you all the things that I got. It's mostly sporty things for the gym. Naturally. And now that I'm going, like, I need clothes. This is one of the things. This shirt, isn't it so cute? I love it. It's from Nike and I got it from ThredUp. And I love the shape of it. And it was $12. And from Plato's Closet, I also got some awesome belts that I can't wait to wear this fall. That's another video that I want to do. Probably not this week, but maybe another time. I want to put together, and do give me your input on this because I've never done one of these videos before, but I want to do like a lookbook, I think is what people are calling it, when you just do a bunch of outfits. Like say I'm doing outfits for the fall, and I would call it the fall lookbook, and I would just do some things that I pick out from my closet that I think would make cute fall outfits since fall is coming up, even though it's not quite here yet. Especially where I live, but I'm so excited because it's my favorite season, so definitely excited for putting together outfits for that. So let me know what people normally call and do in those videos, but I think that that's something that I really want to do because I've been thinking of all these fun outfits. Oh, and I got a pair of shoes. I'm probably gonna wait till I get the shoes. Oh, I just got that everywhere. To do that video, because I think they would go great with some of the outfits. They're like the, what are people calling those? Combat boots or military style boots? I know those have been popular for a while now, but I'm a little bit behind on my fashion, so only now did I get a pair. I don't know, I just haven't really seen any that worked well for me. I'm really the kind of person, like my style is more of like frilly, like dainty, like cutesy kind of things, you know, and military boots don't really typically go with that kind of thing. But there are really cute styles that I came across recently that I think are pretty girly, that do go with my style. So I bought a pair from a website called Urban Og, I want to say, something like that. Urban Og, which I had never heard of before. So if you have any experience with that website, let me know. But I'll do a video once I get them on, like, I don't know how, if they're good quality, because they weren't that expensive at all. So I'll do kind of a review of my experience with that website and the shoes that I got. And then I'll probably make the video on on that fall outfits. But yeah, for this week, there's gonna be this video, there's gonna be my hauls, my clothing hauls. That's probably it. That's 3 videos already. I have a little list of things I need to make. I'm gonna put out videos on other days as well. Like I usually do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but when I do like my wire wrapping, for example, I have videos on that. I don't want that to take away from, you know, all my subscribers that signed on to like green beauty health kind of theme, and that's what my channel is 90% about. So when I do videos like that are in wire wrapping, where's my towel? I usually will post that on a different day, so like they don't take place of my regular videos. So I will probably be making more videos that I will be posting on different days that are a little bit different themed, because they're going to be on like some of these things that I'm making for my cosplay costume, and kind of like a do-it-yourself kind of video for the different like parts of the costume. And I don't know, I thought it'd be fun. I like DIY videos, so my hair looks okay like this. I don't know if I want to put like a little clip in it or not. But anyways, this is my final look, and I'm going to list everything down below, but like I said, I used the Pulse lipstick, which is amazing. Oh my gosh, everybody should have this. And the Opal lip gloss, which is a favorite lip gloss of mine as well. And then for my eyes, I did Sonic Silk Naturals eyeshadow, Fusion Silk Naturals eyeshadow, and Link. Actually, no, I didn't do Link. I'm sorry, my bad. Never mind. I was going to, and I have it here so I can put it in the outer. Let me do that right now. Let me do that right now. I was gonna put a little bit in the inner, or the outer V. In the inner V. That would be new. Alright, so I'm done, and I'm so sorry if the color in this video has been all wonky, because I just realized like 1 second ago when I just fixed it that the setting on my camera was set to a different, it's like automatic, so it's supposed to adjust with the lighting, but I noticed that it really doesn't, and it like tends to look gray and stuff. So right now I think is the best setting that I've been able to find with these lights. So hopefully it looks decent, but I'm sorry if it was all wonky throughout the video. And this is my final look. I'm going to keep playing with my hair now in all my videos because it's all different and short. But anyways, thank you so much for sticking through with me in this giant ramble of a video. But I really enjoyed talking to you guys and keeping you updated on my life and what's going on. And I will see you in future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.